Hey everybody, how's it going? So today I'm going to share with you guys something I just picked up today, which is a Dell Dimension 3000 desktop computer, and it runs on Windows XP. Someone was throwing out, as I believe they are moving. They threw out a couple other things, perhaps satellite dish receivers and a TV and a bunch of other junk, but it seemed that this seemed the most value to me, so that's all I stuck to, and I left everything else behind. But anyways, there's a faceplate right there. So it runs on Windows XP, and it has a Intel Inside Pentium 4 processor. And behind the faceplate is a metal side plate for the desktop. And then moving down, that's pretty much my tools for opening out the desktop, and just a bunch of other cables. That green piece right there, though, let me just pick that up real quick. Pretty much the power button and two LED indicators for perhaps power and hard drive. Yeah, took that out. I'll be putting it back, and of course some plastic clips there for I believe the processor. Alright, so what I left back in the case was pretty much just the power supply and the motherboard and an extra card, which is pretty much for a telephone, I believe, and a couple other things. I'm not exactly sure myself. So what I had in mind was pretty much keeping the power supply. Perhaps if I were to get a car amplifier to power that in the house, but this original power supply that you see here from Dell is only 250 watts, which I believe is way not enough. So pretty much I'm going to sell everything here, since the computer itself already has some sort of a problem, perhaps missing a file. So I'll see what I can do with this. Anyways, I've cleaned everything out pretty much. And so another thing that's left in the motherboard is the RAM. It's 256 megabyte one, and that's pretty low. I believe these did come with 256 megabytes as usual, but I think, yeah, from what I saw, it did come with 256, not 512. Of course, the processor goes there, and I've taken that out. I'll show you later. And I'm missing a couple cables here, but well, I have them. I just didn't put them in yet, since I'll put this computer back together later. In the front, pretty much, this is actually, you can remove this out, but I decided to leave it in there. I cleaned it out and then I put it back. Two USB ports and a headphones jack or port. On the back here, pretty much everything is built into the motherboard, which is pretty good. So you've got 4 USB ports, a Ethernet port, headphones jack, or not a headphones jack, speaker jack, which you can also use as headphones, but it's all the way in the back, so not recommended. A microphone port. I'm not exactly sure what the light blue one is, so I can't say anything about that. If you guys know, let me know, please. And of course, these old PS2 ports for a original mouse or keyboard. And this large slot right here for pretty much a printer. I've seen them in older laser printers. I'm not sure if they still have them now, but from what I see, it's from older printers. And I'm not exactly sure about this one either, and this one's pretty much just your monitor out. Of course, here's the power supply. I know I'm kind of zoomed in, you can really see that. And there's that extra card. It's pretty much for phone lines. On the right side, they have a phone. On the left side, they have just pretty much a forgot what it's called. What is that? A phone line. There we go. I don't know why that was so hard. Of course, in the front, you can fit. Let me just zoom out here. In the front, you can fit 2 CD drives, DVD drives, whatever you want, and a floppy. You can also put that there too, but this one did not come with one, so I'm not sure why. But anyways, moving on to the other stuff. Alright, so this is the other stuff that came inside the desktop. First off is the original fan. It's a Nidec Beta V TA350 DC. It's a rather large fan, only one in the desktop, so this pretty much just cools the processor here. Can't really show you that it's an Intel, but that's what they claim it is, so that's what I think it is. And yep, it's got a really large heat sink, so that's pretty good. just clean that up too. And pretty much this, open it, push up on it, and that comes out. And there you've got your fan, the connector. So it's a little bit dusty, but pretty much I've done my best to clean it, and I don't want to clean it anymore. And this is a Pioneer, or what I believe is a Pioneer DVD drive, since I looked up the model number and they pretty much pop up as Pioneer. But here it says MIC or MIC, and the model number is PIO-DVR-111 and B, which is pretty much for beige, but this is more of a silver color. So I guess the PIO pretty much means Pioneer, but I don't know why they didn't label any Pioneer names on here. Maybe sold from a third party, which changed it, or pretty much they manufactured like a lot of them and decided to sell them as a separate name. And the last but not least is a Seagate Barracuda 7200.7 hard drive. This is an 80 gig hard drive. So to me, I believe it's not original, since from what I saw online is they came with 40 gig hard drives, and this is an 80 gig. So pretty much clean this up too. I'm not sure if they wiped it or not, but when I powered it on, it said that it had some errors and needed to be restored, and then pressed, I think, F or R to start it up. But I'm not exactly sure, and I'm not going to fiddle around with it too much. I'll pretty much clean it up, put everything back, and see what I can get for it, or come up with something else. So pretty much this is the other things, and moving back to the desktop. Yep, so that's pretty much all I have to share today. I guess if you guys got any questions or comments, please feel free to let me know. I'll try to answer them as fast as I can. And yeah, I'd love to hear from you guys if you want to let me know about anything. But yeah, other than that, thanks for watching. Alright guys, so pretty much I've put everything back together, and pretty much that should be it. I haven't put on the side cover yet. But as you can see, everything is back in order. The cables are back just like normal, except everything now is much more cleaner. And let me just show you the front here. So pretty much, as you can see, there's the unmatching DVD drive. Of course, it matched the front plate and stuff like that. But anyways, yeah, pretty much that should be it. I guess if you guys got any questions or comments, please feel free to let me know. Otherwise, thanks for watching.